Okay, James Skalski finally is out of eligibility, right?
Yep.
We okay.
6 years.
I knew the answer, but just making sure, just making sure. I'm looking at the numbers line on him. Obviously, he's played a lot of football. He did get banged up those last couple of years, but he's taken us all the way back to the 2015 championship run,
Yeah,
right?
6 years. He played
Yes.
6 years. So he's been around for a long time, and they lose Balin Spector too. He was a 5-year guy. So that's 11 years worth of experience you're losing from your linebackers. Trent Simpson's really the only starter back. I'm gonna be real interested to see how they use Simpson this year, if they move him inside more or keep lining him up at the Sam. But I think they've got other options they can use at the Sam now, and they could move Simpson inside some. I don't know if they'll do it full time. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's going to be It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out at linebacker, because you got guys like Levante Bentley. He played a lot last year. He's a thumper. Really good against the run. Not, he's a little stiff, not quite as good in coverage. And you got guys like Keith McGuire stepped up big in that bowl game, when Skalski went down, and Sergio Allen. And then you got Jeremiah Trotter, a guy that was a freshman last year, as well as Barrett Carter, another freshman last year. Those were really highly ranked guys coming out of their recruiting classes. Played a lot as the season wore on. Both of them played a lot in that bowl game. I'm real curious to see how it shakes out at linebacker. The only thing I know for sure is Simpson's going to be on the field. He's going to be a starter. Outside of that, I think there's a lot of playing time on the line this spring and fall.
Trent Simpson, 65 tackles, 12.5 tackles for loss, and 6.5 sacks. Defended a couple passes, third on the team in tackles too. Skalski, Spector. Those two guys totaled 450 tackles in their career, 50 tackles for loss. So tons of production experience. You can't replace that, but certainly you named off a lot of guys that have the potential to step in there. So how comfortable are you with the linebackers?
I like what Clemson's got at linebacker. I know they're losing a ton of experience. There's no denying it. There's no arguing against that. But I think Clemson's going to get more athletic and faster at linebacker next year. That's something that Clemson's lacked at linebacker in recent years. They've had guys like James Skalski and Ben Boulware and those kind of guys who have super high football IQs, but they're not the fastest of guys. They're not the most athletic guys, especially sideline to sideline. I think that's going to change this year. I think they're going to be a lot more athletic and a lot faster.